There's no lengthy intro with this video because the investigation is quite interesting and quite lengthy in its entirety. So I've decided to just quickly give you a brief overview of the investigation. We went to an old church, and the old church actually has another church that predates it. Now, we went with Fort Spooky, Susie. She's absolutely brilliant, go and subscribe. The church in the village itself was actually quite prominent with the Black Death, the plague, and so a lot of people have been buried and died around this particular area in the past. We had a look around the church, we did a bit of calling out in the ordinary method, but we didn't really get anything. We were hearing, strangely enough, in very distant mumbling and voices, but and then obviously later on we do a Estes method, and Charlotte actually hears those voices over the Estes method. But when we start to ask questions, so me and Susie ask the questions to Charlotte, who's got the headphones on, can't hear us at all, some very interesting responses come through, and it's almost like there's a battle between light and dark that kind of made us leave. And you'll see in the investigation the answers as to why we decided to leave, and I think it was more for the safety of Charlotte, because obviously when she's in the Estes method she's not aware of what's around her and she's quite vulnerable. I will talk about what Charlotte was feeling at the time, and later on in the video we had an extraordinary and very strange journey home, which was just surreal. Please leave a comment to let us know what you think of this method, or this episode, or this investigation. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Okay, spirits. Charlotte is using a radio device that allows us to hear. Just want to check that it's sweeping. Yeah, it's sweeping on AM, so we should be able to hear your voice. If you go over to Charlotte and answer our questions, then if she hears you, she'll be able to answer on your behalf. Can you just confirm if you can hear us? Can you go over and say, I'm here? Heard that.
Yeah. Is this turned right up?
Why can you not hear it?
It's right. It's really weird because I can hear things.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you know how we've been hearing whispering? It's exactly like that, really quiet, and I can't make out what it is.
Can you hear the shh?
Yeah.
But you just hear whispering.
But I just hear whispering,
That's so weird.
and it's so quiet. I can't make out what it is.
Yeah. And you're hearing it on there?
Yeah. So it's just really quiet. I can't even make out what it is because it's so quiet.
Is the white noise loud, or whatever you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be alright then. We'll try and get them to talk.
To actually talk, yeah.
It's really weird.
That's weird that she's getting the whispering that we've heard.
Yeah.
The whole time, basically the whole
Over,
time,
yeah.
on and off.
Over the radio waves. I think she's getting plugged back in now. Back into the matrix.
Back in the zone.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you. So Charlotte just confirmed that she could hear your whispering, so it probably means that we can hear your voices. We just need you to go over to Charlotte. Don't be afraid of her. She might jump, but that's not her attacking you or anything. That's just her reacting because it's unknown to us. But if you do go over to her and try and talk, hopefully we can hear you and she'll be able to repeat back what you're saying. Different form of communication.
Charlotte is your vessel.
Yeah.
Of communication.
She's the vessel of communication.
Yes. I like that. Just don't take over her body, please.
No, please not.
So, are you connected to the church? Like the medieval?
Oh, you're asking the spirits that?
Yeah, I'm not asking you.
Oh,
To
yeah.
this church.
You were looking at me when he said it.
Are you connected to this church or the medieval church that used to stand here? Has any of the noises we've heard and the whispering, has that been you? Talk to Charlotte and she'll tell us what you're saying.
Do it.
No, you do it. I want you to talk to Charlotte. Do it. What have I asked? I only asked about the church.
Yeah.
Do it. What do you mean?
Could that not be spirits talking to each other and they'd go, shall we do it?
It's okay.
Like, shall we talk?
Yeah, it's okay. You talk to Charlotte.
Far away.
Far away. The whispering.
What's far away? Or did you die far away?
Or are they far away?
Yeah.
Now?
Can you hear the spirit box?
Yeah.
Are they now?
Matchbox.
Hang on, something in
Matchbox?
Church. Something in a church is called Matchbox. I could be wrong. Matchbox. Something in a church is called a matchbox. I'm sure it is, but I don't know what. What? What do you mean by matchbox?
My belly. Do it, far away matchbox. Is it goading us on to bloody torch the place?
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do that.
Not just because it's a beautiful church, but we just really
Worship.
worship.
Mm.
So, which I asked, are you part of the church?
Yeah.
Is it the old church, or it's not a new church, obviously, but
Will they know the difference though? Because if
they
they're
might
from,
not, because if they're connected to the land
if they-
itself.
yeah,
it's
if
odd.
they're connected to the old church, they might not know anything about a new church.
No, that is true. Did you know Edward?
It is.
We were talking about the church.
Yeah.
What did we say?
Is this the old church? Are they on about the old church?
And they said,
The original church.
The
Let's call it the
original
original church, because
Okay.
that.
yeah, it could be that. So,
Yeah.
could you give us a year?
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what year
Get
you're
away.
Get away?
Why? Do you not like us being here? We don't need to be disrespectful. Well, we're not being disrespectful, sorry, should I say.
We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you want us to get away? That wind's picked up, hasn't it?
Yeah.
There are people.
We kind of gathered with the whispering.
Yeah, but whenever I do an experiment and I get
Help us.
help us. How can we help?
Help us.
Huh? What was that?
Help us
Again. How can we help? How can we help you? Can you try and tell us how we can help?
We're blind.
Wait. Black Death.
Yeah.
I'm sure that blinds people.
Does it?
Sure, I can't even check because
No, I know, yeah, we can't.
someone might be able to correct me in one of our comment section, but
Yeah.
I'll have
500.
500.
500. That's
Like
it.
anything, the Black Plague.
Worth
We're
looking.
above you.
That was my phone making a noise.
I've
Did
got
she-
goosebumps. I'm
Yeah,
going
I
really cold. That's
We're
weird.
above you, did she say? What do you mean you're above us? Did you just say that way? I cannot hear that whispering now. No. Is it because that's...
It's around Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's more.
More what? More spirits? More people?
Come down.
Come down where? Where would you like us to go?
Is somebody asking the people to come down?
We're above you, come
We're
down.
above you, someone's saying come down. I don't know, I'm just trying to piece it.
Water.
In the front.
Maybe.
Were you baptised here?
Are you talking holy water?
Can you say one of our names?
I'm Dan.
I'm Susie, and that's Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Know your path.
That sounds very religious.
It does. I've just heard a man as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm trying to talk to you. Was that what you were just going to say?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Do you mind?
Stop.
Okay.
Do you not want us to communicate? Are we doing something in here that we shouldn't? Do you get the feeling this is just starting to turn very sinister?
I feel on edge all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Just before she went under, I started to feel a bit more like there was some sort of atmosphere.
Yeah.
But it's just progressing. Is this one of them places, maybe like your right?
Check the cupboard.
There's a massive cupboard behind that.
Yeah.
What's in the cupboard? I really feel like we're being watched.
Yeah.
Matchbox.
Matchbox again.
In the cupboard? Well, no, we'll look after. Remember?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to scare her.
I think it's weird how I feel like it's something that just wants this place gone.
Yeah. Is this not as nice as we think it is here?
I'm down there.
I'm down there.
Where's down there? Because didn't it say something like, when you pieced it together, the first three things she said? What
Are
sounded
you
like...
coming too?
What, down there? Where?
Oh, God.
Does it mean down there?
I think it's asking us to join them.
Is that what you want?
Are you coming? Matchbox, check the cupboard.
Does this mean we shouldn't go in the cupboard? But
Well,
that
we
means
definitely
want to.
definitely aren't going to light the place.
Oh,
We
Get
definitely...
down.
Get down. That's twice now.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate a bit more on what you mean? That was such a big word for me.
Elaborate.
So make sure you keep that in the video. Yeah, can you elaborate? Can you let us know what you mean by that you're above, you down below, asking to get down? What do you mean? Who?
Where have you gone?
We stop talking.
We're still here.
Can you see us? Can you hear us but not see us?
That's a
They're blind.
Oh, I just got goosebumps down.
They can hear us but they can't see us. As soon as we stop talking, where have you gone? They can hear us.
Yeah, that's weird.
We're here. Can you hear us but not see us? Maybe that's why they wanted help. Because they're stuck in the dark.
I've been waiting.
For help.
For help.
I've got goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
I can't see.
Oh my God.
Literally head to toe. Like my
tears.
eyes are welling up,
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour?
People.
People need help.
Yeah, we did say who needs help or something along those lines.
Could you touch Charlotte on her head? If you could. If you don't want to get
They
fixed
can't
to
see
arrest
it.
them. No, they can't. Of course they
No.
can't. Sorry. That was really disrespectful.
They need help because they're stuck in darkness. And it's
They're
like,
all dead.
Was it the Black Plague? Was it the Black Plague? If you think right, the Black Plague and this church is all going to be connected because where we are is a very small village.
yeah,
So everyone would have been connected to this church that died in this village of the Black Plague. So I'm asking, are you connected to the church or did you die from Black? It's all going to be connected.
Yeah.
Apart from the medieval bit.
yeah.
No, wait, was Black Plague in medieval or 18th Victorian?
I can't, I'm always reliant on Google for history. So there's some things I know about, but I don't know about everything. Yeah.
We're doing what we're doing if we didn't love history.
What I'm thinking at the moment is we were on about as people in here.
Quiet.
We're just trying to figure out how we can help you.
If you could use Charlotte to let us know if we're right as we're talking,
Yeah,
that would be
brilliant.
amazing. Sorry.
I was just saying, it was like, people, we're here.
Where am I?
We need help. Where am I? They can't
Where
see.
am I?
You're in a church. You can't fabricate that stuff. The fact that we're talking about them being blind and then we go quiet to listen and they're like, where have you gone?
And then we've just had a conversation and they're like, quiet.
And they're like, quiet.
I mean, I've been asking them to knock on. They can't see.
They can't see this stuff. And if they're spirits, they're probably walking.
Is this why we're having such a quiet night?
Yeah.
Or is this why this method of communication
It's working.
Yeah.
We might have discovered something here.
We might have done. I'm sure the Black Death.
Made people blind.
You're cold.
Yeah.
Are you?
Swimming pools. Like.
Can you feel us around you then?
Can you feel our energy?
Yeah. Because you can hear us, can't you? But you can't see us. That's why you can't use any of the equipment.
Yeah.
See me.
Can we, please? If
Can you
say-
show yourself?
See.
See. Did she see?
Yeah.
If you're going to show yourself, where will you show yourself? Please say in the cupboard.
Yeah.
No, I think a matchbox. If there's a matchbox in that cupboard.
I know.
Do you want to get out?
No.
Are we under threat?
It's time.
To show yourself?
Or is it time to go?
Out the window.
There's a door. There's a perfectly good door.
Yeah, we don't need to go out the window.
Would you like us to leave? If you want us to leave, we'd respect you.
Yeah, of course we will.
You just need to let us know.
Stop moving.
We're not moving.
Who's moving?
We're really still.
It just sort of ties in with not getting responses from
Yeah,
anything.
not being able to use the equipment because you can't see it.
Yeah. It did feel like I was getting responses for a child, but
Let's ask.
if there's a child.
Is there any children here?
Come down.
Come down again.
Was it 3 times?
Yeah. Are you aware that you've passed on? That you're dead?
Come down.
Come down.
Are you aware that you're not with the living anymore?
Basement.
Basement. Come down, basement.
I don't think there's a basement here.
Hang on, I'm not 100% sure. But you know those that were burdened enough to have the plague?
There's
if there was
more.
there's more. Were they not sent down to the basement?
Isolated.
Isolated, yeah.
They would have been isolated.
Yeah.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
It's really interesting to understand that in this next part of the investigation, Susie asks a question and within a few seconds, Charlotte repeats. Now I can guarantee that Charlotte could not hear us. She's got sound cancelling headphones on with ear defenders on top. We can hear where we're standing, the sweep of the S-box. There was no way that Charlotte could have heard us at all, and we find this really interesting.
What are you going to do?
What you gonna do?
Fuck. The fuck?
Are you mocking me? My eyes.
If that responds, we need to stop.
I didn't mean it in a threatening way.
Yeah, I know, but I know we're in a sacred place. But mocking.
Way down.
What was that?
Weighed down or wave down.
Mocking somebody is a form of possession.
Is it?
So what they do is they mock you, and they keep mocking you to the point where they're then in sync with you.
Oh.
And then the next stage is they talk ahead of you, if that makes sense. So then they've then got control. Yeah. It's a form of possession.
Are you trying to mock me?
Charlotte really uncomfortable there.
Sorry.
Does Charlotte look all really uncomfortable there?
Look comfortable.
Oh, uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
That's really weird how it repeated what you've just said. Literally within seconds, yeah.
What was it? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about this cupboard? I'm really intrigued. If she says matchbox again, I swear.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got a feeling there's going to be a matchbox in here.
Will
Lighting
there?
candles.
Of course there will be.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's something in the church that isn't a matchbox that they call a matchbox.
Yeah, maybe.
Or that I might be wrong.
What if the cupboard is the matchbox?
Is the matchbox? I need to look in that cupboard.
Yeah.
They'll hurt her.
They'll hurt
Who?
her. Me mocking.
No, I'm worried about Charlotte because she's the one in an experiment.
Who?
I might pull her out of it.
Yeah.
Who will they hurt? Charlotte? I can hear thudding in my ear. In my eardrum. My eardrum is thudding. Just heard it twice.
It's weird.
Who's this?
Who?
I said, who are they going to hurt? What is the pointing to one of you two and going, who's this, to get their name?
Okay, so my name's Susie, and that lady's Charlotte. So, if this is a question to our question, who are you going to hurt? Can you now answer the question? Who do you want to hurt?
Can you imagine if Charlotte just turned around and said, it's just said my name? Is that icon meant to be on your camera?
Evil here.
Evil here. Let me just-
I'm getting a feeling of, but it's a church.
But on in churches. Like, we don't know. We think they're a place of worship, which they are.
Yeah.
But do things happen behind the scenes? Do vicars go bad?
I don't
Not
know.
all,
Yeah.
obviously. But has there been
Sacrifices.
back
Her.
Her. Why they're on about one of you two and I don't know who. I don't want her to get hurt while she's in an experiment.
No. We've got our eye on her. What evil?
Violence.
This is getting really twisted,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Violence, evil here. What do you mean? Who's evil? I want to know the name of who is evil, or names.
I can hear a man talking
Can you?
round near Charlotte.
Can you?
Holy Father.
Religious.
I just heard a man then,
Did you?
over near Charlotte. A whole
It worries me when spirit talkers and
Let's go.
We're not going with you.
no,
You said earlier.
it wants to take us somewhere.
Where do you want to take us?
But it's like when it says things like people coming, there's more coming. In my experience, as soon as the spirit boxes up for us said that, someone's come to check out what's going on, or someone walked in the building, or I've had
Sorry, I keep
warnings.
looking at that red curtain because I swear it moved.
Hurt her.
Hurt her.
I don't like it.
Eyes.
No, no.
You can't see Charlotte's eyes.
No. Do they want our eyes?
Oh
One
God.
day.
No. One day what? We're not stopping here forever. What do you want from us?
I want to pull her out of it in a minute.
Yeah. What do you want from us?
The thing is with Estes method is you go into a trance.
You do, I get.
Yeah.
I quite like it, it's weird.
Do you?
I go into a
I
zone.
think she likes it. I think this is why
Yeah,
she likes to do
yeah.
it.
I go into a zone. You ask her, she goes,
Yeah.
why she likes that. I bet she says something along the lines of she goes into a, like a trance.
I'm her granddad.
I'm her granddad. No, that does make sense.
It doesn't.
It does make sense. I'm her granddad, so we're told that a man
Is
has
Charlotte's
just said,
granddad
so-
or your granddad?
What's your
No,
name?
hang on. No. Not falling.
Go.
Not falling for evil here. I'm her
You're
granddad.
trying
Trying to connect to. They want to come in.
I've just got
Not fucking happening.
No.
Not fucking happening. And it's no one's granddad. I tell you that for fact. I tell you out of every.
Why?
Why?
Why it's not happening? Why? Because I ain't letting no one in that shouldn't be.
You see,
If-
I said, what do you want from us?
Yeah.
And then it's all, I'm her granddad.
Yeah. Don't trust it.
No.
Do not trust it.
What is your name?
I mean, let's face it. It's not. Well, if it's evil, it's not going to tell us a name for a start. Because
No.
giving a name and power over the D word
Mm-hmm.
and having a name is power over
Get
it.
away.
What?
Get away.
Get away.
Is
He's
somebody
getting.
there trying to
he's
help
getting-
as well?
He's getting frightened
Because we're not backing down.
because we're not backing down. They thrive off fear. So it's trying to put. I'll hurt her. Trying to get me to have fear for her safety.
Yeah.
And then go, once the fear's inflicted,
Mm-hmm.
I'm her granddad.
Yeah.
Let's welcome them in, that sort of thing. There is evil here. I sensed it.
Burning.
It's the wind. It's
Burning.
the wind.
Fire.
Burning matchbox.
Fire, matchbox, burn the place down is what it's telling. There's something evil in this building.
It does all make sense.
I've got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
Seriously, wants us to go now. There's something evil in this building. That's told us, and now piecing it together.
Is it somebody that's? Could it be somebody even that's angry because they died of that plague, or no? Because that.
No, but you think about everything that we're getting on here. The mimicking you.
Yeah.
It's all traits of something demonic trying to get in. This is probably why this place is abandoned.
She looks uncomfortable.
Aye?
She looks really uncomfortable.
Shall we take her out?
Yeah, she looks really uncomfortable.
Can I give you that?
Sorry.
Her again.
Yeah.
I don't want to shock her. Babe,
Me. Oh fuck, that's bright.
are you okay?
Oh look, I can't see big.
Can you not?
No, my eyes are adjusted. They would be so blind.
I'm blind.
Yeah. There's something not very nice in here.
Fucking see.
Please tell me your sight comes back.
No, I can't see.
Can you?
It's just like, do you know that the lights are blinding you when you feel in the dark?
Were you in a trance?
Do you know what? I felt horrendous. I felt like something was touching my back.
Yeah.
I felt like at one point my knees, both my knees went really cold, like someone was holding my knees. Like holding my knees like that.
You mimicked her. You mimicked Susie. She said something and you repeated it.
I said, what is it you're going to do, or something along those
Sort of,
lines.
yeah.
You literally said the same exact words.
The exact same words.
Oh, honestly, I could. The only thing I could hear from you two was like really faint mumbling, like you were stood all the way down there.
Do you even recall anything you've said?
Last thing I remember saying was burning.
Yeah. There's something in here. This is what we're getting from what you said.
Yeah.
Something in here wants us to burn this place down.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Ow.
And we need to check in there if there's a matchbox. Just
Oh no, the negative sounding things, it was male.
yeah.
And then there was a woman in the background, but you could hardly hear her, it was so faint.
We need to check if there's a matchbox in here. Doesn't open.
No.
Is there a
Might be a
matchbox?
key anywhere, will there? Wait, that's a cupboard.
Where?
Oh yeah, there.
And there's a cupboard at the back. Oh, we
Is
have a
there?
lock on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All locked.
Yeah, I'll just put that back.
Well, I think after that
What's
we
that?
kind of need to wrap up. What do you
yeah,
think?
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, I thought that was a box of facts.
Charlotte, everyone, there's loads of people in this building. They're all dead, so they say.
Blind.
I remember
Blind,
saying
blind.
people. I
And
remember
they're-
saying blind. I
and they're
remember saying
all-
people.
All above us. How do you work that out? And below.
I remember saying that. You did? Yeah, I remember saying things, but it just felt like someone was like touching my back. I put my head down like that, and it felt like something.
Yeah, well, it
down
kept
my
saying, I'm going to
neck.
hurt her.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
going to hurt her. Or like it wanted your eyesight
No,
or something.
I
Or
remember saying that, and it's weird because it was a man. It was a male's voice saying that, like all those things,
Yeah.
and then you could hear a female really quiet. I couldn't make out what she was saying because it was like the whispering we've been hearing.
Yeah.
I could not hear it at all. Couldn't make out what she was saying. But there was a female and a male, and the male was saying all like negative things, and then the female.
So we'd completed our investigation and we decided to leave the church. This church is in the middle of nowhere. There's maybe a farm with a private tennis court behind it, which was completely empty because we'd sweep the church at this point. As we're walking back to the car, I point my attention of the church to Susie. Charlotte was sitting in the car at this point. None of us had any lights on, and what looked like this light started flickering past the church in the distance. Then, strangely enough, we all got our attention on the church, and the church literally lights up above us. And it was so, we couldn't understand where the light was coming from. It was so surreal. We thought it might have been people, but again, it's in the middle of nowhere. And as we were coming out of the church, which is one thing that's worth mentioning, is a dove was flapping in the trees above us, like following us above our heads. At this point, obviously, we started heading home. We dropped Susie off at home, and me and Charlotte had about an hour and 20-minute drive home. As we were about, I'd say about 30 minutes away from our house, we're driving down the road. There's no other cars on the road whatsoever, and this owl just comes out of the trees and flies towards the car. It hit that heavy that I thought a piece of metal had flown off a truck, but there was no trucks around. So that was just, at the time, what I was thinking. It sounded like metal on my car. I mean, if it had hit my windscreen, the owl would have been in my lap. Obviously, me and Charlotte drove down to the next roundabout, which was about 1.5 miles away, to come back, and we discovered that it was a barn owl. Now, it's just so unusual after seeing the dove and seeing everything light up above the church. Why on earth had this animal that's supposed to be of peace and luck and nice things, why did it dive out of a tree and just smash into our car? Unfortunately, the barn owl did perish, which is very sad. Beautiful animals, creatures, but it really freaked us out. It may not look like that in the video, but it generally freaked us out.